Hello, classmates and Dr. Groves. This is Nicole Dalton, and in my week 4 multimedia discussion board, I'll be covering different generations. And throughout this presentation, I've used actual pictures of my career just so it makes it a little bit more relatable. Because I was born in 1995, I fall under Generation Y, and when I was reviewing the characteristics for this generation, I noticed that attire was whatever felt comfortable to that individual. And luckily, my employer, the City of Rancho Cucamonga, has a dress for your day policy. So you can see in these two pictures that I presented here, I was on the right, I was doing a video with our city manager interviewing him. And then on the left, I was doing a presentation in our emergency operations center. So I was more business casual. I dressed up a little bit, but if there's a day where I'm running around and I'm going to be working hard, I can wear jeans and a t-shirt, and that's perfectly fine. So that is definitely something that's important to me. So I related to that. And then the second thing was that my generation is a lot more social. They put a lot of emphasis on the relationships that they have at work. And I can definitely say that my coworkers are the best part of my day, and I enjoy going to work because I work with such awesome people. So I can definitely say that is accurate for me and being a Generation Y member. The next example, I will be using my supervisor, Jennifer, and she falls under Generation X, and she definitely relates to some of the characteristics described for this generation. One of those being that she is the best multitasker I know. She could be working on 4 separate projects, and then I ask her a question from left field, and she's able to pick it up and answer it without hesitating at all. So she's definitely using that characteristic. And then the second thing is that she really appreciates the flexibility that our work provides for her. She has 2 little girls at home, a husband that works as well, so being able to work from home in the mornings and get her girls ready for school is definitely something that benefits her and allows her to work full time. So I know she appreciates that. And those are all things that fall under Generation X's characteristics. For my final example, I shared a picture of some of my teammates, and you can clearly tell there's tons of different generations and people from different backgrounds. And as a supervisor managing different generations, they're going to need to practice a democratic style of leadership. And this is going to include getting to know each individual staff member and learning what work environment works for them and makes them feel engaged and motivated. This is going to create a healthy work environment. It's not going to work if you try and do a one-size-fits-all approach to managing, because these generations are so different. And if you do have a, work environment where it's one-size-fits-all, it's going to create a stale and stagnant workplace, and you're not going to be as efficient as you could if you get to know your staff. A couple theorists that would support my ideas is Frederick Taylor. Of course, he cultivates a productive work environment no matter what. And then the second one being Mary Parker Follett and Paul Appleby. They support creating a humanized work environment and leaning into your values to help you make decisions as a supervisor. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation, and I hope you all have a great week.